Welcome back to the hills. It's November 18th and I'm back home in western North Carolina, which means the pre-rut is starting up. We've been seeing a little bit of sign open up over the past week on my lease, which is normally, like, you can pretty well call it clockwork, 4 days ahead of this piece of public I'm on. I'm on the same public that I've took those 2 does off of this year, and also shot at that bear, or shot that bear and didn't find him. Easing back towards where I killed those 2 does, and then I'm gonna go a little bit past it and scout around and see if I can get into any sign that looks promising. And if I find something good, I've got the saddle tonight, so we can get up a tree real quick. It is muzzleloader, so I don't need to get high, just high enough to see something. Or if we just want to sit the ground, we can do that, and I don't have a extreme amount of weight on the back. I'm about a mile back in here so far. Probably have another mile to go until I get to where I want to start looking around. So I'm gonna stop running my mouth and beat feet. Getting pretty close to where I took those 2 does. I'm still on the main fire road that goes up through this forest. I just saw a little rub right back there on the side of the road. I'm not too terribly concerned about it, as close as it is to the road. He probably left that at night. There's a lot of foot traffic through this forest during the day, so I'm gonna see if I can get back to where he hangs out before nightfall. So far though, that's a good sign, because that's exactly the same sign they left last year, and I just found another rub right here. Yeah, he tore this one up. So that's a really good sign. Like I said though, I'm fairly confident he's leaving that at night. He's not doing that in the daylight. But because he left it where he did, I have a general idea of where he's at. So I'm gonna slide back in here and see if I'm right. Well, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. I was walking in here. There's 2 does. That one's still standing right there. Right there. Came walking by. So I just took one of them. I gotta go down here and go get her. That was freaking awesome. I gotta let this other doe walk off though. This is a good spot right here. Really good spot. Yeah, sorry I didn't get to show you guys that. I was standing in this little crossroad right here, thinking about where to set up for this evening. I knew that they had to be using this because there's a trail right out of my back, trail to my right, a trail up behind the camera. Fresh deer poop right back there. And she eased up here and I didn't have time to set a camera up or nothing. So I can at least take you guys down there with me when I go get her. Trying to make sure that other doe leaves, because I'm going to come back and hunt this spot. This is a great spot. I wasn't expecting midday movement, but it worked out pretty good. I really need to mark this spot. I can hear her still down there. Mark this spot on the map real quick because I'm going to come back and hunt it again. Alright. I think she's eased off. Let's head down here and get this old girl. I mean, it's pretty tore up down here. I think it's mostly squirrel and bear eating these acorns, but obviously the deer are after it. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of bear. There's some bear scat right there. Still good. Oh, great spot to be. Great spot to be. I never even took my pack off and got it done. See if we can get on some blood down here. I know she's toast. I crushed her shoulder. There's all sorts of deer trails in here. I mean, I'm glad we went on this scouting mission today, because well, obviously we were successful, and I learned that I've not been quite on the money this year. Still hear the other doe down there. I don't want to bump her too hard. I know she's looking for her buddy, but... So, a lot of people would be like, why'd you kill a doe this close to the rut? Well, we actually are quite overpopulated with does here, which makes our rut rather non-enjoyable. So, taking out does this close to the rut is actually beneficial. I thought I saw some blood right here. Yeah, I got blood. I mean, like I said, I know she's toast, but I want that other doe to push off a little ways naturally, not with me. Not with me pushing her. Did she go through there? Yeah, she went through there, didn't she? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Like a goober. This blood is drying up quick. I mean, I know it's warm, but dang. Almost doesn't look real. There she went, right through there. She leaking. This is where she fell. I saw her fall right here. There we are. There's blood. Yep. Oh, lots of blood. There's a rub right there too. Huh. How about that? She's taking me right back towards where that buck's living. He ain't a big buck. He's heck, he might be her son. Who knows? Either way, it's cool to see sign. Lots of blood. Lots of blood. Oh, she should be laying right here somewhere. I would imagine. She ain't going far, I know that. That old muzzleloader put the hurting on her. That is the only thing about muzzleloading though. I can't really, I like to hunt on the ground a lot, and I can't self-film that very well. I mean, I know people do, but I'm not very good at it. Oh yeah, now she's pouring. Dang, I'm surprised she's made it this far. I mean, I'm only like 50 yards. She was hurting when she took off. There she is right there. Oh yeah, she's bigger than I thought she was. That'll work. Get her took care of and get her out of here. Pretty hot. Alright, let's get to work on her. Alright, got her all loaded up. Had that bear that I shot earlier in the year just came by, which was both a little nerve-wracking and also really great to see at the same time, because I know he's still alive. So he's got dinner for the night, so hopefully we're even now. But I'll pack out of here and get this meat took care of. Like I said, I hate that I didn't really get to show you guys anything, but at least now we know where they're hanging out during the day. So that's a plus. But I'm gonna ease on up out of here before I cause too much more of a disturbance. Hopefully this kill site is far enough away from their travel corridor that I didn't mess it up. I probably won't be back for a week anyways, so it'll be alright. They'll, well, no, 2 weeks, because I'm going to Kentucky next week, so it'll work out real good. This will be cleaned up and all took care of before I get back up in here. So until next time, see y'all on the hill.